Hello, YouTubers and commanders alike. Welcome to This Side of Dark, where I talk about the features of Elite Dangerous, speculate upon them, and talk some more. Anyways, this episode I'd like to talk about some of the weapons for coming in 2.1, which is just will be releasing this week, I believe, on Thursday. Right now it's Sunday. One of the weapons I want to touch on is something I was able to try out today for the first time after being alerted by another commander. But I can't remember his name, but salute out to you, Commander. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. Anyways, has to do with the torpedoes, or photon torpedoes. Now, the photon torpedoes, along with the missiles, have got a buff from Frontier. They do more damage and splash damage as well, at least for the missiles anyways. Now, there's a particular upgrade that you can get for the torpedoes, which are reverberating, shield reverberation, some kind of reverberating damage that the torpedoes do to shields. Anyways, what this does is it reverberates shields and does a huge amount of damage to another player's shield generator, or probably NPCs. So shield generators will get pretty much almost blown out of their modular because of this upgrade. As you can see, I'm at the Dweller's location, and this commander's out here doing some weapon tests and flying around. This particular ship in front of me, as you guys know, is the Corvette. It's not my Corvette, and he's taking off. Oh, right on. Let's watch this guy go up. Anyways, back to torpedoes. So yes, reverberating torpedoes. I've used them and they are really nasty. I've play tested on a guy, and 2 shots from Smalls took his shield generator down to about 16%, 14%. Not too sure if he has wasn't too sure if he had like a reinforced shield generator, but that almost took him down. And combine that with these other upgrades that dump heat into your ship and cause heat damage, that will go down pretty quickly soon afterwards, and the guy won't have no shields, and no shields will ever come back up again, which is great. This is like a huge thing for PvP. Not too sure how good it probably won't be too well for bounty hunting. You get like a few shots off and then you pretty much have to go reload, which is not what people want to do. But speaking of which, getting distracted by this Corvette here. Don't know what he's doing. So anyways, what this could mean. Well, pretty much every PvP ship is probably going to sport torpedoes now. Because shield tanking is no longer going to be a thing, or there's overheating weapons and these torpedoes. People will just try to shield tank. You know, a lot of commanders who like the multi-purpose kind of layout, so they can go bounty hunting as well as PvP as well. But if you have your own PvP-oriented ship, it's probably going to have torpedoes. I would take torpedoes on a PvP ship, guaranteed. Probably mediums. More mediums you got, probably the better. Because one volley will pretty much take out their shields, the other volley will pretty much take out half his hull, probably. Don't know how much damage they'll do, but hey, they'll be pretty cool. The other weapon I got to playtest a little bit during the beta is those pack hound, yes, pack hound missiles, the swarmers. Those are kind of fun to fire off. You fire off, when you can fire a whole volley off, multiple volleys, very quickly, and it will, lights up everything. It's really cool to watch. So there goes that Corvette going bye-byes. I don't see no engines there, but oh well. Probably another glitch Frontier has to work out. So yeah, so that's the torpedoes. There you can see me there, stuck beside the landing pad. Maybe I'll be able to get that stuck afterwards and move someplace else. So not much else for weapons. Probably the biggest thing, especially other big thing that PvPers will probably be getting, are these heat transfer beam weapons, where they expend your heat and pretty much transfer them into your opponent, which is pretty cool. Probably at a reduced damage, but if the shields go down pretty quick and the module is malfunctioning and all of that stuff, it's going to be a really good thing for you in PvP. Also, another tactic, probably with these torpedo buffs, you're probably seeing more Type 9s, possibly Type 7s trading, because now they'll probably be all running with torpedoes. They're going to be just big, huge torpedo boats. And pretty much if they get interdicted, they'll probably get turned around and blast you. Best defense against these torpedoes, it's unclear whether or not having a large amount of point defense turns are going to be much good, because it's going to take away from your shield boosters, which you may not want. And also, pretty much to run away. Apparently, ships like the Federal Assault Ship, the Imperial Clipper, the Imperial Cutter, and the FDL, any fast ships would pretty much be able to outrun these torpedoes, depending on how far away you shoot them from. So they pretty much can run and get out of the range before they're able to catch up and they detonate. So, be pretty interesting to see what kind of ships PvPers are going to build with. And bounty hunters and mercenaries as well. A lot of things are going to be changing in this 2.1. It's very exciting. Also, something else. Currently in the beta, they had it so when you upgrade your weapons, they're going to keep the sliders. So that's going to still be random, but you can eventually gain favors with an engineer, and they can. You can use a favor to get a specific upgrade, so to handcraft your upgrade. So this would be good for your weapons. You donate and grant favors with an engineer, and you'll be able to get the weapon upgrades that you want for your ship. This is what players want, pretty much. Cut down a lot of expenses for redoing over and over again the same modules. Upgrade the same modules over and over again, like a Russian roulette, trying to get that what you want. So yes, it wouldn't be this side of the dark episode without some speculation. First of all, before the speculation starts, a little bit of news. It's alerted to the community. I believe it's a Reddit post. The barnacle site at Merope 5C is depleted, so you cannot mine meta alloys here anymore. As you can see here, all the spires are gone. I just got to the site, so I haven't farmed these things yet. And about to get close enough. Oh, I saw some fireflies. Question is whether or not these will go back again. I guess time will tell. Oh, I can lock onto something. Hold on a second. Let me see. Nope. So this central structure is still making noise. I'm going to scan it. Data compromised. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Already scanned. I can't scan it twice. So that's something new. We couldn't scan this before, and it's still making noises. I'm sure the guys with what was it? In the Canon research group would be able to all over this to see whether or not there's some sound changes. Maybe we give it a little bit of a listen and see. Just give me 1 second. I gotta turn the volume back up. So yes, I have the music. I have the sound turned back up, and let's give a listen to what kind of noises this barnacle is making. Okay, so there you got it. This is the barnacle. Now what I've noticed is the tone is different. Well, the sounds it's making are still, universally the same. There's a one part where it makes a new noise that I can tell some kind of loud screeching kind of noise that you probably have heard and would have noted. But yeah, all in all, it is different. This could be probably because it's been absolutely picked apart, the spies have been destroyed, and whatever else, you know what I mean? I guess if he's a little bit too loud, then I'm going to stop it here so I can talk. So yeah. So that's a bit sad. And there's that noise again. Kind of moaning, screeching kind of noise that now makes me feel kind of sad. But anyway, speculation. What is this all going to mean? Some players speculate that it's going to be retribution for this from the aliens who planted these things here. And here's a question. I know the metal alloys, when you get them, when you burst them from the spires, they kind of look like seeds. Wonder if we can plant them. Probably not a game mechanic that's in the game yet, but it would be kind of interesting. Don't even know how to plant them though. And also, I gotta say, I know a lot of people are thinking this symbol here is Bernard's loop. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag of what I think. This is the symbol for the type of nebula that you can find these in. Not necessarily Bernard's loop, because I'll take a look at Bernard's loop and I just can't get a match up to this. However, if you look at the galaxy map and look at, we'll do it right now actually. Hopefully that hasn't changed yet. Whoops, wrong thing. Anyways, if you look at the galaxy maps, if you look at the Pleiades Nebula and turn around, you actually can get oriented to the right position that you'll find. It looks pretty much like the symbol. Let me back it out here. See if I can clear this up so I can get rid of all their other stuff here. Here we go. I don't want to see that. Okay, there's the nebula. Now see, if you rotate your head and kind of look at it from this kind of angle, it does look similar to the symbol on the barnacle. You know, you got this big ridge here, and then you got the little center, and then a couple of little spaces here. There's little dots that are kind of here connecting it. Oh, come on. There we go. Where is it? So you see what I mean? It's very, very similar to that. Kind of this crab-like kind of appearance. So kind of roughly this similar shape. But it does seem to be very similar. A lot more similar than Bernard's loop looks like. Because Bernard's loop just looks like that half moon and the space in between. It doesn't have the other little nebulas there. Maybe from a certain point of the galaxy, maybe Bernard's loop will look like that. But so far, the more better representation of that symbol is the Pleiades Nebula. Now I know that the Arcanon research group is looking for barnacles and other nebulas. They're right now in the Orion Nebula and Barnard's Loop looking for barnacles. I don't know if they've found any yet. I'd go check and read through all their posts. But as you can see, I'm going to show you some other ones. Just give me a second. I gotta go and look it up. Get the right spelling. Where is it? Oh yeah. No, one. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Now, when you go visit the engineers, one of the explorer engineers were actually, and something that she says, she kind of lets mention something about aliens looking like people, or people like aliens. So we got this kind of cave nebula, kind of similar to the same thing as the Pleiades Nebula. You can see that kind of crabby, kind of half moon thing. You got the more longer arm here. You got the center. You got the little dab here, and the big moon, half moon kind of gaseous kind of thing, sort of. Yeah, but if you notice in the whole galaxy map, I've noticed that there are these type of nebulas all the way over around here and come around to the other side of the galactic core. I don't know how far they stretch out here, but they are present here as well. So my train of thought is, it's like they're following these specific types of nebulas as kind of like a little road map, so they can see where they're going. See, there's one right there on the other side. What I don't see is very much over here. Of course, there's new ones here I haven't seen before. Maybe they're newly added. Let's go take a look at this one. Nope, that's him. It looks like that might be a candidate. Oh, looks like it is. Yep. It's another one of those little crappy ones. So yeah, so there you go. That's my speculation on these barnacles, where you can find them. I know it wouldn't be called science unless you go and look at all of them, but best case scenario, those would be the best places to look. Yeah, so anyways, that's it for this episode. As always, Commanders, fly safe and take care, and we will see you next week. This is Firebird 13 signing off.